Listen to this statement from Neil Pickup.
C1 we've got another big favourite match for me, on paper at least. I'm really looking forward to Jerry and Cammy. Oh yeah, that's a goddamn train wreck. Oh, really looking forward to that.
I'll tell you, I'm not really looking forward to that match. I mean, I'm also kind of looking forward to it, but for different reasons. I don't think it is going to be an exciting match. I think it is going to be one of the most boring matches ever. Right up there, or should I say, right down there with the Kamil versus the Dikian left arm super match. It is going to be as bad, if not worse than that. And for that reason, I'm looking forward to it just to see if it is actually going to be that bad or not. So I'm also excited about that. So you may have seen this common theme. Whenever the name of this match, Kamil versus Jerry, Presser versus Presser, is brought up, it suddenly puts a smile on everyone's face. All of the top arm wrestlers I'm talking about, they cannot wait for this match. And I don't know why. It is going to be a really boring match. I'm not saying this is going to end only one way. In fact, the match can go two or three ways. But all of them are so predictable and all of them are so boring. None of the ways in which this match can go is really exciting. And you guys can come back here and comment if I'm wrong about this. So, what is the most likely outcome? It was predicted by Bogdan Stoica. I think he gave the best opinion on this subject. He said whoever is fast goes for his press, the other guy's arm, his hand will slide down and he'll be immediately buried to the pad. And that's how I think this match is going to go. If Kamil is faster, which he most likely will be, then Jerry's arm will slide down and he'll be pushed down to the pad even before he realizes that the referee said go. So all of the rounds can end quick like that. Maybe Jerry can also do that to Kamil. Nonetheless, the outcome this way is going to be boring. Jerry and many others who support Jerry like to say that Jerry's hook is really strong. He would rather get inside than a flop press. This is one of the most ridiculous arguments out there. When somebody forces the hook on Jerry, even if they are holding him from here or even farther below than that, right on Jerry's forearm, he's still trying to just slide down, somehow flop his wrist and get out. That's not the sign of a strong hook. Whenever Jerry gets inside, no matter what kind of positioning he has, he always tries to slide down and flop his wrist back. He does not have a strong hook. So as soon, and there's a good possibility that this match goes inside, as soon as it goes inside, one of the two guys is going to flop his wrist back and go for a slip. I think most likely it is going to be Jerry Cadret. We have seen that Jerry is really strong in the defensive position when he's in this angle, but I don't think he's going to be as strong if he's in this angle. So neither Kamil nor Jerry can hold each other's flop press. That's what I think. So if Kamil is in this position, I know it's a right arm match and I'm using my left arm to show this, but still, if Kamil is like that and Jerry is on him like that, Jerry is going to win. And the opposite is true as well. So I think if the match goes to a strap, which is kind of unlikely for me, then it is going to be a flop press versus a top roll. I mean, if both are trying to flop, eventually somebody will end up in a top roll position, even if they're trying to bend their own wrist back. That is just inevitable. And as soon as it happens, the guy who is flopping is going to win the match. And that is the most likely scenario. If that happens, the outlook of the match is going to be the best one. But I don't think it is. The chances of this happening, flop press versus top roll, are very unlikely. Hook versus hook, you're not going to see that for more than half a second in a single round. I can guarantee you that. You will not see hook versus hook in this match. Jerry is going to flop his wrist back immediately. And that's a risk too. If Kamil flops his wrist back before Jerry from a hook position, which is possible, then he's going to win. So that's why you're not going to see hook versus hook in this match. That's why it is going to be a pretty boring match. Most likely scenario, as I've mentioned, not really mentioned in this video, but I've talked about it, is that there are going to be a lot of fouls. So fouls, flash pins, that's all we can expect from this match. And I'm looking forward to that. The pay-per-view link will be in the description. My prediction is Kamil Jablonski winning and false starts too. There'll be a lot of false starts too. So Kamil winning 4-1. That's my prediction.